We're at a time when more and more people are leaving the church. Young men are looking for the spiritual works of mercy and to gather for prayer and for fellowship and for the Knights to be able to provide that for them. In virtue of our baptism, we are all called to be missionary disciples. And that means to open up the doors of our Knights Council and to bring the good news of the gospel to the world.
I joined the Knights of Columbus in college, and it was awesome. We were a group of guys who wanted to share our love with Christ with our campus and our community. We prayed together, we went through formation together, and it was fantastic. College Knights who graduate have a hard time finding what they had in college in that local council.
Knights of Columbus and any Catholic man need continued faith formation. And not just faith, formation in their spiritual life, formation in their intellectual life. All men need this continuously. The Cor Meeting is a new meeting for the Knights of Columbus that exists to strengthen and form Catholic men in faith and virtue as missionary disciples, and to draw them into a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ through prayer, formation, and fraternity. The hope is that the Cor Meeting animates everything that the Council does, from Faith in Action programs to the interaction with other ministries in the parish. The inspiration for the Cor Meeting comes from the Latin phrase, cor ad cor loquitur, which is the motto of John Henry Cardinal Newman, heart speaks to heart. We want to make sure that as these Knights go back home from their Cor Meeting, they're emboldened and strengthened to be better husbands and fathers, to be better brothers, and to be better sons. And in doing so, strengthen the life of the church and really engage in the mission activity of the church, which is evangelization.
Men are dying to grow in their faith, and I think there's no better organization than the Knights of Columbus to provide them this experience through the Cor Meeting. Blessed McGivney was very clear, if you read any of the history, about the zeal for souls, wanting men to grow in their faith. He didn't assume they knew their faith. He didn't assume they knew how to pray. He wanted to teach them how to do that. So the Cor Meeting simply helps us to be more intentional about who we really are. By doing that, I'm then able to participate in these charitable works, and it's much more meaningful.
My understanding of Father McGivney was to bring men together to grow in their faith, but to also take care of each other. I think that this Cor Meeting will also play a role in sustaining the church, growing the church for the future, which is what Father McGivney wanted from the beginning.
I truly believe that the Cor Meetings will help the Knights of Columbus organization grow. By having these Cor Meetings, we're going to invite men of the parish to be working with Knights. Maybe not necessarily they're a Knight right now, but if they can share their ideas and share their faith and the camaraderie and see what these Cor Meetings are about, there's a power there that could be unleashed to really affect our Catholic faith and allow us to do greater things that we haven't even dreamt of yet.
This is what transitioning college Knights are looking for when they want to move in to a local council, without a doubt. It's going to help them grow. It's going to help them grow in their love for Christ.
I'm just so excited about sharing my faith with brothers, with friends. I firmly believe that my relationship with other guys helps me uphold my values as a man. We're not alone in our faith. We have each other to help each other out, and the Cor Meetings will just build on that.
Esto va a traer a hermanos en la fe y hermanos en los consejos a disfrutar su experiencia en el consejo, porque empezamos con lo básico, la oración, nuestras creencias, nuestras prácticas católicas, la formación en la fe y sobre todo el aspecto de practicar la fraternidad.
We are formed through many things. The Cor Meeting is the intentional growth in taking on the character, the mind, the heart of Christ. The heart of a knight lives for Christ, and the heart of a knight is a courageous one. And so we want to strengthen and empower knights to be courageous. This will transform the world.